Hey everyone, welcome to Makin Scents. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate seeing you here. And if this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome aboard. If you could do me a huge favor, click the subscribe button down below, like, comment, and or share this video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Today, we're going to talk about a fragrance I just got in my collection, and it's this guy right here, Y Live. First impression. Stay tuned. So let's get into it. I already told you at the beginning, we're going to be talking about this guy right here, Y Live. This is one that I haven't tested yet. You can see the package is still sealed. It just arrived today, so I'm really excited to get this one open because I'm a huge fan of the EDT and especially the EDP of this fragrance. Now, you've heard me talk about it before. I was not a fan of the EDP upon my first, second, and or third testing of this one. So I'm hoping this one here excites me and or that I love this one even more or the same. Now the wrappers are out of the way. The box pretty cut and dry. This is an EDT Intense, whatever the heck that stands for. So I'm trying to get that in focus for you, but the Y box there. Let's open this guy up. Now, with the Y fragrance so far, especially the EDP, to me, it's one of my favorite blue fragrances, which is pretty awesome because there's so many of them out there today. This bottle doesn't look much different from the YEDP one, so that's nothing too surprising. Actually, you could get completely confused if you didn't know this came out of that box because, let's face it, there's nothing too crazily different about this thing. Well, we'll look at it another day, see a big difference. But let's get to the big part. Let's try out the scent. So I did just shoot a video before this one for a couple of fragrances from the House of Guerlain. So I'm going to spray my hand, which is weird, because the back of my hand smells like the other fragrances. Okay, so this one didn't disappoint. That's very nice fragrance. It's another blue fragrance, as you can probably already guess. You didn't have to think about that too much to know that that's what this was going to be. It's definitely a lot like the EDP, in my opinion. There's something different in there. I don't know exactly what it is. But it definitely smells a little bit different. It might be brighter a little bit. Which is funny because it says intense. But it does say live. So, yeah, that's a really nice smell. To me, if you're a fan of the Y line so far, if you're a fan of EDT, EDP, then you'll probably be a fan of this one. It's a really easy, safe fragrance. There's nothing too crazy about it. I definitely need to get a lot of wearings out of this so I can give you a real review versus just a first impression. But right off the top, it smells nice. It almost smells more clean, soapy, fresh than even EDP, because now it's starting to die down the opening a tiny bit, which it's only been a very short time. But some of the blue portion of this, or what I call the blue portion of it, is starting to come a little bit more in the background, almost like Versace Pour Homme, I want to say. Kind of like that one there is a lot like this guy right here by Chanel, which it's a really clean, fresh fragrance, soapy, easy to wear, just a fresh fragrance overall like that. That's where this guy comes into play for me. I'm definitely going to need to give this a lot more tries and wearings to give you a full review, but my first impression on this one, it's a winner. I mean, it really is really nice. Now I'm going to want to keep smelling my hand over and over and over again, but that's okay. It's part of the fragrance journey. So again, Y Live, Yves Saint Laurent, my first impression. It's definitely worth giving this one a shot. Now, mind you, every time I say that, I do mean give it a test like a decant or go to a facility, whether all the malls are closing right now. But in general, the malls, Macy's, stores, things like that that have samples, order a decant, try to get a tester off their websites from the main houses in general as well, because that's a great way to try stuff. These are big purchases. Sometimes they can add up really fast. So I don't ever say, just because I like a fragrance, you should go out and buy it. I think you should definitely try it. If I say go for it and you like my taste, awesome. that's pretty much why I say that I like these fragrances, is to share with you my personal taste on these things. Okay, so that's a wrap. Now you got my take on this guy right here, Y Live. I'm going to show you the box again because it's way easy to read. And the other one doesn't really show you the word live. Just being straightforward. Super nice fragrance. Another blue freshie, easy to wear. And again, if you're a fan of YSL Y EDT or EDP, I have a feeling you'll like this one too. Do me a favor in the comments. Tell me down below, have you tried this fragrance? Do you like Y Live? Do you like Y EDP? Do you like Y EDT? Do you have a favorite out of the YSL Y fragrances? Let me know which one you like the best, or even list them 1 through 3, or even 4 with fresh, whatever that is that's coming out. I actually have that one being shipped to me as we speak. So when I get that, I'll do a first impression, and I'll do a full review of it after a little while and get a few wearings on it. Again, if you haven't already, do me a favor, click the like button down below, subscribe, help share this video with your friends, get them to be a part of this amazing community. And remember, if you're making the world a better place, just one spray at a time, then to me, you're just making sense. Until next time.